Hi Becky. This little rugrat is Keke, and he was a naughty boy on the 28th of May this year. I went missing before he had a chance to lock cat flap. I just want to say as well, I've watched so many of these videos and I just kept thinking to myself, what am I going to do? What am I going to say on mine? Because I just knew I was going to get him back. We didn't contact Becky until Keke had been missing. He's been missing 7 weeks. We contacted Becky when he'd been missing about 5 weeks. Never crossed my mind to use a pet psychic. Considered a psychic, I didn't know that a pet psychic was a thing. Just randomly came across a post on Facebook one day. I thought, oh, what can it hurt? I'll try it. Instantly, Becky come back within 20 minutes. Told me to send details over to her. This was on a Friday. Becky was working. She was on holiday that weekend, but she did stay in touch. She come back to us on the Monday, did a session with Keke. She instantly told us he were alive. He were alright. He was just lost. But he were doing alright. He were being fed. She felt like somebody had been feeding him. Now, 7 weeks missing. Look at his belly. He's definitely being fed. He is slightly skinnier, but not as skinny as I would have expected him to be. So he's definitely being fed. She gives us a lot of keywords. It is a bit overwhelming at first because a lot of these keywords can be at any part of your village, town. You're constantly looking to see if any of the words match up, and there were a lot of places and it just felt a little bit overwhelming. But we did leaflet where Becky said. Second communication came back with the same keywords. So these were words like bridge, water, something red. She kept saying play area, children's play area, the number 18. I think I leafleted every number 18 house in and around my village. And a second communication with Keke, she were coming back with the same things, but again, the strong feeling that someone was feeding him. And again, it was all right, so that does just give you a little bit of hope. A week or so has passed, no potential sightings. Becky did message this morning just to say how's things going, any update. I told her that there'd been no update, we were still looking, but also that it's Keke's first birthday today. And I just wanted something on his birthday. Becky did send prayers. She prayed that we will get some news today, that we'd get Keke back home, and he's laid back at home. I don't for 1 second believe that Keke came back on his own, that we found him on his own. I do think Becky's prayers worked. I think Becky talking to him worked. I think Keke telling Becky what he'd seen, where he was. When I got in touch with the lady that found him and had him scanned, she lived on something like Red Shank Drive. Becky kept telling us the word red. There was something red. This street was right next door and joined on a local children's play area. It was number 15. So Becky did tell us that the house that it could be around was either side of 18. A big bridge, the biggest bridge that we've got round here. A spa shop that she told us. She kept telling us that there was a spa shop near this area. A really popular big spa shop right round the corner from this street. There's just so many things that she told us. I've just been down to send a reward to the guys that found him, and just so many things that she'd said with the word close in it, drive. I think Becky's lovely. I just think all her testimonials are absolutely amazing. I do think if you're considering messaging Becky, just do it, because he's been missing for 7 weeks. It'll be 7 weeks this coming Friday. Before I got in touch with Becky, I never imagined that we'd get him back. I never lost hope, but I just thought someone's taking him in. They're not going to want to give him back. After being down today, the lady that found him since spoken to a few of her neighbours, who it turns out a couple of them have been feeding him, which Becky was adamant that someone was definitely feeding him and that it was safe and he was all right. I'm just so thankful that we did get in touch with her. She does work wonders, and I do believe that Keke's home. He's here now because Becky prayed and got him home. Thank you, Becky. I will never, ever, ever forget what you've done for us and for so many other people, and just keep doing it. Thank you.